Okay. Hello. Namaste. So once again, we are here with another topic of Ayurveda, and then today we are talking regarding how to recover yourself at home with Corona with the help of Ayurveda.
Wir sind heute hier wieder für einen weiteren Vortrag und heute geht es um das Thema, wie man sich zu Hause am besten mit Hilfe von Ayurveda von Corona erholen kann.
So these are my self experiences. So I'm sharing my self experiences, how I heal myself with Corona at home. So I think it will be very useful for many of the people during this time.
Was ich heute erzähle, ist auch aus eigener Erfahrung und wie ich mich davon erholt habe zu Hause, und das kann für viele sehr nützlich sein.
Because we are living in a time where the numbers of Corona is increasing very much high. So it's possible that some person they feel like a lot of severe symptoms and some person not that much. Because if we see like majority, we find almost 99% people they have mild symptoms, yeah, not so much big symptoms.
Also wir sind in einer Zeit, in der sehr viele Leute sich gerade infizieren und manche haben schwere Symptome, aber die allermeisten haben milde bis wenig Symptome.
So it is of course possible that instead of going to the hospital and giving extra burden, that we can, if we know how to heal ourselves at home, and then I think it will be good for, at last it will be helpful for everyone, because we are not going to hospital, not overburdening them, and getting ourselves healed at home.
Und wir können auch so gleichzeitig die Krankenhäuser entlasten, indem wir halt selber uns zu Hause davon heilen.
Yeah. So what are the main symptoms? For my personally, what I feel actually, people can have different symptoms, but for me, it was more like the slime. I feel that like a lot of slime was there, and also the body ache. I feel some body ache also, not too much, and then Houston was not there, and then a little bit of, you can say, heaviness. So body ache, heaviness, and the slime in this region. So these are the main symptoms. But people can have also feel like fever. Some person can have fever, because when I got, similarly, my wife, she also had no idea, but she had back pain. So people can have different kinds of symptoms. But what I feel like, when we see the data also, almost 99% people they have mild symptoms.
Also für Dr. Devendra waren die Symptome halt viel Schleim, ein schweres Körpergefühl und halt Muskelschwäche oder Muskelschmerzen. Und die Symptome können sehr unterschiedlich ausfallen. Für seine Frau zum Beispiel war es Rückenschmerzen.
So, but most of the people, I will say, is like a milder cases which can be totally recovered or healed at home. So what is important is not to think that, okay, it's just simple, milder, it will be healed itself. I think still we have to do something. That is important, yeah? We don't take it so lightly. We still think, okay, we have to do something for our health. That is important, this mindset.
Es ist wichtig, das trotzdem nicht auf die leichte Schulter zu nehmen, auch wenn viele Symptome leicht sind. Man muss trotzdem etwas dagegen tun und sich irgendwie davon heilen.
So when we see these things with the Ayurvedic perspective, so I would say all of these symptoms, either it's a slime, or either it's a heaviness, or either it's a Rückenschmerzen, back pain. So in Ayurveda, we have a concept of ama, yeah, when our body is making some kind of giftung. So it's like ama, like when our body's Fadang fire is not working well. This Fadang fire is not only here, but different parts of the body also, in the dhatus level, givebe level. So when it is not working well, there can be many reasons why our body makes ama, or this kind of giftung. So I think when our body makes this ama, then we are more prone to get infected with any kind of viruses, either it's a coronavirus or any other kind of viruses. So the concept of ama is very important.
Also das Konzept von ama ist quasi, dass irgendwas im Körper nicht mehr funktioniert, zum Beispiel das Verdauungsfeuer. Und dadurch Gifte entstehen, und da muss man sich quasi drum kümmern.
Yeah, so this ama is like giftung. So when our body has this giftung or these toxins in our body, then our body has these symptoms, either the heaviness or the body ache, or either the slime or either the Husten.
Durch diese Vergiftung, durch das ama, kommen dann halt Symptome wie diese Körperschwere oder die Schleim oder halt Muskelschmerzen.
Yeah, so now what we have to do everything to make this ama to go away from your body. So first thing is to make this ama to get away from that body. So for that, first thing is to working our Verdauungsfeuer, our digestive fire. We should increase it. Yeah. So anything which is light, we should take it. Anything which is heavy, we should avoid it.
Also wir müssen irgendwie das Arme rauskriegen und der erste Schritt dafür ist, auf ein gutes Verdauungsfeuer zu gehen und da sollte man auf leichte Kost zurückgreifen und schwere Kost vermeiden.
So the first thing which is recommended in Ayurveda for the ama is ama pachana, or for the digestion of this giftung, is drinking plenty of warm water. Yeah, and also rehydrate, because it helps two ways. It helps to increase the Verdauungsfeuer. Same time, it also helps to rehydration, because my personal feeling is like during this time the body gets very dry. I was even feeling dry in my hands, of course in the lips. It started feeling. So what I feel like how much water you drink, and that is also boiled water. So in the morning you boil at least 2.5 to 3 liters of water and keep drinking that boiled water throughout the day. So if you are able to do this for like first 2-3 days, you will already feel that you will feel much better only with this.
Also es ist halt wichtig, sich zu hydrieren und gleichzeitig wird der Körper währenddessen wohl auch trocken. Bedeutet, auf eine gute Wasserzufuhr achten und ein guter Tipp dafür ist, morgens 2 bis 3 Liter Wasser zu kochen und die dann über den Tag verteilt zu trinken.
Yes, and sometimes what happens, for me it was not, but for some person they can have also diarrhea. So if some person is feeling diarrhea, they can take little bit of fenchel tea, like 1 glass of fenchel tea in the morning and 1 glass of fenchel tea in the Abend. 2 times is fenchel tea. That also releases the kind of stress or tension here in the magen, and it also helps in the digestion. So fenchel tea, very good. And also little bit of Kreuzkümmel pulver in middle, like half spoon of Kreuzkümmel pulver. You can just take it with warm water. So Kreuzkümmel and fenchel. These are the 2 things when someone has the like Durchfall or the diarrhea.
Manche Leute haben auch Symptome von Durchfall und da kann es helfen, morgens und abends Fencheltee zu trinken und irgendwann am Tag ein bisschen Kreuzkümmelpulver mit warmem Wasser vermengt auch zu trinken. Das hilft.
And when someone has a feeling of nausea, because some people also can have a feeling of nausea, nauseating, not a good feeling, yeah, like looks like everything you want to bring it out, like. So in that case, little bit of lemon, small lemon, with little bit of salts. So lemon salts, just like a chewing, like just this lemon juice with some salt inside and just taking it inside the mouth. So this helps to get rid of the symptoms related with the nausea.
Wenn man mit Übelkeit zu kämpfen hat, dann kann es helfen, etwas Zitronensaft und Salz zu vermengen und das halt im Mund zu behalten und dann.
Yes, and what else also very much helpful is this ingwa water or ingwa tea. So you can also drink plenty of ingwa tea during daytime. Not making it too concentrated, light ingwa water, like 1 glass of water and little bit small piece of ingwa in this. Or you can make it like this and just putting inside and drinking this water.
Ingwertee hilft auch sehr, man sollte nur darauf achten, ihn nicht zu stark zu konzentrieren.
Yeah, so what was very much helpful for me also, first this drinking water, and second thing was drinking, because I was in India also before that. From there I brought the tulsi tea. Tulsi and the ingwa tea, and tulsi is very good for our immune system. It increases our immunity and it has a powerful antioxidant activity, and also good for if you have a fever, tulsi. Tulsi, here in Deutschland, you have another form of tulsi that is basilicum. But tulsi is better than that. But you can find this tulsi here also in online, many stores. Tulsi is very good. So I would recommend you to start during that time, from first day when you find, okay, you are a corona positive, start drinking a lot of tulsi tea together with this ingwa tea. Tulsi is like basilicum.
Okay.
Ja.
So, alles klar. Neben Ingwertee kann auch Tulsi-Tee sehr viel helfen. Das findet man hier auch in gewissen Läden.
Yeah, so tulsi is like a Kräuter, it's a one plant. So and it's you can also, I think some places people also grow it here. It's eine Kräuter, Ayurvedic Kräuter. So third thing is like when somebody feels like their nose is zu, or the feel many things are coming from here in the Houston. So to clean this part, you need to make something here. And what we have to do, dump. Dump with what? Konexkümmel. Yeah? Konexkümmel also known as our kitchen, that we have ajwain, yeah? So ajwain is known as Konix kumel, like the Kreuz kumel, similarly, which is smaller than this Kreuz kumel is Konix kumel. So Konix kumel you can easily find in online. So in the water, if you have a pan, or you can easily find in apotheke some kind of like the dump, which you can make the dump. So you can mix some of this Konix kumel over there inside, you can mix, and then the steam comes together with the water, yeah? And so the steam, you will find this the essence of Konix kumel. Another way is you can make the tea out of Konix kumel, filter the Konix kumel aside, keep and put this water into this dump, the pan for the dump, yeah? And then you take the steam directly inside the nose and the mouth. You need to take this dump here and also in the nose. It is very much helpful to open this area, and when you're taking deep inhalation with this kind of dump, everything goes in your bronchus, lungs, and it expands, it opens, Many people, they can have this trouble during this corona period, that they feel that their breathing is like very shallow, flat, distant, deep, yeah? So when people are taking this breathing with this ajwain or this Konix kumel wasser, this dump, it helps to expand the lungs very quickly. You will feel very good, and you should start doing it daily, morning and the evening, 2 times. From first day, if you start doing regularly for 1 week, you will totally heal, in my opinion.
Viele Leute haben auch Probleme mit Nasennebenhöhlen oder mit Atmung. Was dabei halt helfen kann, ist entweder ein Dampfbad mit Königskümmel zu machen, so ähnlich wie Kreuzkümmel, kann man auch online bekommen, oder einen Tee daraus zu machen und das täglich. Und das hilft halt hier alles zu öffnen und bei flacher Atmung und sowas.
Yes. Next thing is the food. What kind of food we should eat? So as I already said, that anything which is heavy we should avoid. So we should eat only things which are light, because light food is good for the ama pachana, for ama digestion, like for this giftung, to make this giftung to properly digest. Yeah. So we should eat everything which is light. Like you can make light khichdi out of the moong beans. Yes. So light khichdi or light moong bean soup. So this is what I was also eating a lot. And sometimes also you can eat some like these moong beans, which can be green or also yellow, like peeled off without the outer cover. And you can also make this kind of soup or the khichdi out of this orange beans. Yeah, they are very light. And also many green vegetables, like the spinach you can easily find, and like the rucola, you can make the soup out of it. Sometimes it is also possible that in your soup you can mix these green leaves together. So plenty of green leaves and these kinds of bean soups, they are very light. And whenever you are cooking that, always try to put some of the Kreuz kumel and ingwa inside it, because this is light to digest the ama, the giftung from the body.
Um das Ama nochmal von vorhin aufzugreifen, um das loszuwerden und die Vergiftung, ist es halt wie gesagt sehr wichtig, auf bekömmliche Kost zurückzugreifen. Und da kann es helfen, sowas wie Khichdi zu machen, was sehr bekömmlich ist, es gut durchzukochen und vor allen Dingen auch auf dunkelgrünes Blattgemüse zurückzugreifen, also Spinat, Rucola. Daraus kann man auch Suppen machen oder es mit ins Khichdi hinzufügen. Da gibt es viele Möglichkeiten. Und immer Kreuzkümmel und Ingwer dazu.
Yeah, so the green vegetables, very, very important. And then when it comes to the fruits, so light fruits, which also brings like you can say the apple is good. You can take the apple. You should not take something more clever, like the banana. I would suggest you to avoid the banana. But apple you can take, pears you can take, and if you have something like one Indian or you can say fruit like amla, which is amla is a one Kreuter. It is like a fruit also. These days you can find online. So it has inside plenty of vitamin C, little bit sour, but it's very good for the healing purpose, So these kinds of fruit, like the amla, like the apple, or like the pears, you can take these fresh fruits. They are also very helpful during this time period.
Es ist auch gut, sich auf Früchte
and orange and oak. Yes.
Es ist auch gut, sich auf leicht bekömmliche Früchte, auf die zurückzugreifen. Sowas wie Äpfel, Birnen oder Orangen, vor allem Vitamin C hilft halt sehr.
Yeah, any fruit which is claberish you should avoid. Like the banana, which is like claberish, So this kind of claberish food we should avoid during this time period.
Also alle klebrigen Lebensmittel oder klebrigen Früchte, sowas wie Banane, die halt nicht so wässrig oder leicht bekömmlich sind, sollte man vermeiden.
Yes, and then you can also take some of the like nuts, like walnuts are good to take. valnusser, diese Sonnenblumenkerne. Yeah, so valnusser, Sonnenblumenkerne, Kürbiskerne. So these are also, because this Kürbiskerne, Sonnenblumenkerne, both of them, they are like they bring the heat up in the body. Yeah, and so you can of course take this during this time period, which is good for your Verdauungsfeuer, and also gives your body enough protein, because body also needs some protein, you know.
Man kann auch gut auf Nüsse und Samen zurückgreifen, sowas wie Sonnenblumenkerne und Walnüsse. Das hilft. Einmal gibt es dem Körper Eiweiß, was sehr wichtig ist, und das ist auch gut fürs Verdauungsfeuer.
Yes, and then afterwards, what is also important during this time period is like if you feel any kind of pain here, you know, some person, then using some warm flasche, like, you know, warm water bottle, you can keep that also here. Many people who feel like the Rückenschmerzen, like back pain, that time also, for some day it will be very helpful if you are able to do so also backside, because my wife, she has a back pain, so we were doing this also, keeping this warm water bottle here and also backside, and it was quite helpful.
Bei Körperschmerzen im Bauch oder im Rücken oder sonst irgendwo hilft es zum Beispiel auch mit Wärme zu arbeiten, wie eine Wärmflasche oder sowas.
Yeah, and rest thing is, which is also very important during this time period, like your mindset. You should keep your mindset, not like too much thinking, okay, I have corona, it's very dangerous, you know, not like thinking this much. Don't getting panic. Keep your mindset very light, okay, I have corona, but I will recover it. So having a positive mindset, I'm going to recover it. Most of the people, they get recovered. 99% people get mild symptoms and they get recovered. So this positive mindset, you know, thinking positivity, it helps very much. And together with positive thinking, don't make yourself rush for things so quickly. Yeah, take time, relieve, take enough rest during the daytime, and nighttime sleep deep. Yeah, so enough rest during daytime, not sleeping. Daytime sleep is not recommended in Ayurveda, especially in this cold time. But nighttime sleep, deep sleep, and not taking any stress, you know, too much stress or rushing to do things very quickly. So langsam.
Es ist wichtig, genau, Sachen langsam anzugehen, vor allem Dingen, und positives Mindset oder positive Gedanken sich zu machen und nicht zu denken, ich habe Corona, so und so, sondern zu denken, okay, ich werde das überstehen, den meisten Leuten geht es gut, ich werde es schaffen. Sich guten Schlaf zu genehmigen, ist aber auch wichtig, gerade in dieser Jahreszeit im Ayurveda, nicht tagsüber zu schlafen, sondern den Schlaf der Nacht zu überlassen und es halt am Tag sehr langsam anzugehen.
Yeah, and what is also important to daily start some kind of practices, you know, like not suddenly your body is now at the moment, definitely because body is recovering, yeah, because you are doing all these steps, so the body is in the phase of healing or recovering. So at this time, you should not suddenly jump to doing some strong exercises even in home or strong yoga postures. Doing langsam, the posture which open your chest more. Yeah, so the posture which can open more chest opening, like the cobra postures, you know, or like the bow posture. So any posture which can open your chest more, and also the posture which can release the stress in your rücken from the back side. Those kind of posture, they can be very helpful. Together with that pranayama, yeah, but not like 30 minutes, 1 hour. Slowly build that up. So during like, if it is first day, then first day maybe you are doing 5 minutes, okay, 20 rounds of pranayama. Next day a little bit more. If you are able to do this slowly build up to 1 week or maybe 10 days when you are in quarantine, it will help you immensely. Yeah, so regularly, slowly yoga posture for opening the chest, and also start doing the pranayama, but daily. What is important? Daily bringing these practices.
Man muss allerdings nicht ganz auf seine Praxis verzichten, auch wenn man es langsam angeht. Wichtig ist hierbei einmal, es nicht zu schnell, zu hart angehen zu lassen. Man kann ruhig Yoga-Asanas machen, aber am besten sanfte Asanas und Asanas, die das Herz öffnen, die Brust öffnen, oder Asanas, die gut für den Rücken sind und Spannung aus dem Rücken rausnehmen. Und Pranayama ist auch gut. Es ist nur wichtig, darauf zu achten, es langsam angehen zu lassen und halt täglich was zu machen, aber immer nur ein bisschen oder ein bisschen zu steigern.
Yes, and together with that, you can also start doing to keep your mind calm, relax, meditation. You know, so daily meditation is also very helpful. So at least start doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes meditation during this time period, and also reading some because most of times when you are healing yourself at home, you will you are not going outside, yeah. So you should start reading something like spiritual books. I would recommend you to read something like Bhagavad Gita or autobiography of a yogi or any kind of spiritual books, or maybe some novels if you like to study, read some novels. But read those kinds of books which can give you positivity, which can give you the optimist, which can give you the hope. Not like any books which can give you which makes you more like a disappointed, which brings you something like embarrassment, or disappointment. So read those kinds of book which make your mood better, which cheers your mood, and which brings a positivity. So these kinds of, it can be any spiritual book or it can be any novel, so which brings a positivity in your life. So use those 10 days of your quarantine for reading also. So reading and also doing meditation, and mostly going inside, like inner, not outside, looking inside. It helps you to make a foundation. You are eating good, you are reading good, you are thinking good. You are going to get out of it very soon.
Wenn man dann sowieso schon in der Quarantäne ist, kann man es auch nutzen, um wieder in sich zu gehen, zu meditieren, und vor allen Dingen empfiehlt Dr. Devendra auch zu lesen. Hierbei ist es allerdings wichtig, Sachen zu lesen, die positiv sind und das positive Mindset stärken. Jetzt nicht unbedingt irgendwelche negativen Sachen. Und Empfehlungen sind da die Bhagavad Gita oder die Biografie eines Yogi. Man muss allerdings auch nicht unbedingt spirituelle Bücher lesen, man kann auch Romane oder sowas lesen, man sollte nur darauf achten, dass es positiv ist.
So these are the main things. So if I have to conclude them all, so I will say drinking plenty of warm water, like boiled water, yes, and also taking regularly this steam, yes, and also eating the food which is very light food, like the khichdi, something like that. Eating some fresh fruits daily, and also eating the dry nuts, like the walnuts, these kinds of, or the Sonnenblumenkerne, these nuts, and also start doing regularly yoga practices, pranayama practices, and meditation practices, and reading the books which can bring some positivity in you, and not doing something which is very, you can say, strenuous or very, very suddenly rushing for the work, doing the things slowly, and sleeping deep at night. So this is like how I conclude. So these are the steps which, if we are able to take care of these steps at home, I don't think that anyone during this time period of Corona needs to go to the hospital. You can heal yourself at home very easily. Yes?
Also nochmal zusammenzufassen, die wichtigsten Punkte sind, genug Wasser zu trinken und auch Wasserbäder zu machen und es einzuatmen. Dann bekömmliche, leichte Kost zu sich zu nehmen, nichts, was jetzt zu schwer ist. Sowas wie Früchte, Khichdi oder auch trockene Trockenfrüchte, also Nüsse und Samen, und dann gleichzeitig noch auf Pranayama zu achten, aber halt wie gesagt alles langsam angehen zu lassen, sich nicht zu sehr zu fordern und seine Genesung sozusagen dadurch zu behindern, indem man zu schnell zu viel macht, etwas zu lesen und halt immer positiv zu bleiben, ist auch wichtig.
Good, danke. So that is all about how you can heal, and that was also my experience. And then during that time period, I did not feel any problem, myself at home. So I think most of people who have this problem now, maybe some people already gone through this process of Corona. Some people maybe in the spring, because spring is also time period when the people can have more trouble because more pollens are coming, So when the pollen is coming, many people together with this Corona and the flu, they can have the symptoms of ama in the body. They can have this trouble. So they can get over these symptoms by following these rules. And also those people who has a little bit extra things, maybe here more you can say flu symptoms, hay fever together with that, they can also do the kunjal at least once in a week. People who have more symptoms, they can do the kunjal. Kunjal, if you understand kunjal, like drinking almost 2 liters of warm water and then bringing it out. Okay, that is a kunjal, a yogic process. They can do, depend on person to person, 1 to 2 times kunjal, so they can remain safe during this springtime period when people have more allergy. A lot of allergen comes with the form of pollen. So they can do that. One more tip also, during this time period, like after recovery, when you are coming outside during this time, try to, when you are going outside from your home, apply some oil inside your nose. I use only coconut oil. You can also find any kind of Nasya Tailam or another oil, Anu Tailam, or different kind of Shadbindu Tailam, many kind of different oils which are made in Ayurveda for Nasa, which is you can find in online. You can apply in nose, and also clean your mouth with a little bit of oil inside it. So it naturally makes a insulation. So wherever you are going outside, of course, when it is crowded, you are going to wear the mask, but do these things also. extra precaution. Yeah, prevention is better than cure. When we are already prevented properly prepared, then I think we are not going to get sick or getting any kind of infection. I will not say sick, I will say not getting infected these kind of viruses. You can conclude it.
Also nochmal zusammenzufassen, das ist alles auch aus Dr. Devendras eigener Erfahrung. Er war ja auch infiziert und hat sich quasi damit geheilt. Und wichtig ist hier nochmal zu sagen, das überträgt sich auch auf alles, was jetzt gerade in dieser Jahreszeit so ansteht, also Heuschnupfen und generelle normale Erkältung. Zusätzliche Tipps zu dem, was jetzt noch gesagt wurde, wären einmal die Kunja hier.
Ja, Kunja.
Dass man quasi 2 Liter warmes Wasser trinkt und das dann erbricht, das kann man dann machen. Und was auch hilft, ist Öl in die Nase, zum Beispiel Kokosnussöl. Oder halt auch in den Mund quasi Öl zu geben und Öl zu ziehen, um quasi sich vorzubereiten, denn Vorsicht ist in diesem Fall besser als Nachsicht, also lieber sich vorbereiten und nicht Opfer von sowas werden, als quasi sich zu infizieren und dann dagegen zu wirken. Also lieber vorher als nachher was machen.
Perfect. So with this, we are concluding it. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. Yes, we have one question. If you have any question from the online, you can let me know. If anyone has question, they can write quickly. We don't have too much time. In the chat, you can write. Here, we will take your question. Yes?
I cannot smell, but...
Yeah. So if you...
Yeah. Do you have another advice?
Yes, many people who also, like, we have one question that one Frau, she said that during that time she could not able to smell the things. Yeah, still it is. So I would recommend you for these things, you should do the Shadbindu Telam, Nashyam. A procedure known as a Nashyam, like a Nashyam in Ayurveda. Maybe you can read a little bit more about the Nashyam in online or in our website, in Yoga Vidya. It's a part of the Panchakarma. So I think this oil, please put 2 drops here and 2 drops here daily. So I think it will able to heal the things there, because sometimes the innervation, they doesn't work, or they get, during the infection, they can have some kind of trauma because of that. So when you are able to do so regularly, I think it will help you, in my opinion. Okay, now I will take your question. Yes?
I had very strong headache.
During that time, okay? Mm-hmm. I think that headache. So another question we have, that somebody has a lot of strong headache, because this headache is also a sign of ama. It means then your body has a lot of giftung during that time period, So I think you also need the cleaning afterwards. So when you are during that time, of course, you will use all the instruction which I gave you, like for the ama reduction, drinking a lot of warm water, and also this Kreuzkümmel tea, Kreuzkümmel pulver, or the Königskümmel tea. But together that, maybe afterwards you need to clean your body, maybe because your body has a lot of ama. If still also you feel the headache, or now everything is fine?
Now everything's fine, but I had
Yeah.
again one day.
So what can I suggest you? I think for that purpose, you can also make some tea out of like this one, ingwa and pepper. In our website, you can read one article where we wrote about the tea, like which is helpful for the corona, in our blog. There you can read what other things are there. There are zuhause is also there, pepper is also there, zimt is also there, ingwa is also there. So it's a kind of mixture, So that is very good for this kind of headaches, which you have. So you can start taking that tea. You can find this information in our blog. Please read in our Yoga Vidya blog. In Ayurveda section, there you will find this information. Do we have any questions from online, from chat? Okay, so thank you very much for your übersetzung, and for people, and for your Geduld, and for people also who are watching us online. And then hope you will take some benefit from this recommendation, and you will stay healthy and happy during this time period. Namaste.